Okay guys, so you don't believe that you can make money using indicators, right? Well, I'll leave you up to this video.
Is there any sort of indicators or strategies that you recommend new traders to start with and learn about?
Absolutely. So, look, there are millions of different people with million different indicators. Some people, if you look at their charts, they look like air traffic control on 9/11, and I don't recommend that. But what do we use? We use the RSI, relative strength indicators, meaning overbought and oversold conditions. We use the exponential moving averages. These show support and resistance in stocks. And then we use what's called pivot points. It's a mathematical formula that also represents support and resistance. Why do we use these indicators? We use Fibonacci. We use yesterday's high, yesterday's low. Okay. There's lots of different things we use, but EMA, exponential moving average, RSI, and pivot points are the most important ones to us. Why do we use them? Because they work.
So now that I've been able to convince you guys a little bit, well, sit behind and enjoy the rest of the video because indicators do work.
Hello everyone, this your boy is back here, and guys, in today's video, right, I'm going to show you how to do swing trading with indicators. All right, now, not really indicators, with my own indicator, and at least let you know that the possibility is there. All right, if you guys watched previous video on swing trading 103, whereby I taught you guys how to build a swing trading strategy, if you've not watched that video, make sure you watch that video. Okay, we'll put the link in the description or somewhere above here. Okay, in that video, at the end of the video, one of the strategies that I used to teach you guys is what I did with my indicator. All right, and I entered into the market in a sell direction. My indicator told me to go in the sell direction, and I entered in the market reversed, and for fear, I'm gonna be honest with you, for fear and for some reason, I just closed the trade. All right, honestly, like I wanted to bring it to break even, but then I ended up closing the trade, and to my surprise, I saw the market going down in the direction of the indicator, and I said, hey, listen, I'm gonna do a rare match. So here we are, okay guys, and I'm going to take you to my desktop, and you will see that I'm floating in huge profits. All right, now on the title we said 7,000, but in reality it's 700 plus. All right, because of the account size that I have, but I had to use 7,000 because you guys like big numbers. I know how the deal is. All right, so now guys, it's not the money that is important, all right, but it's how I made it possible. All right, because as I told you, you can go and watch the previous video. I told you in that previous video, the market wasn't where it is right now, and the indicator told me to sell. I sold the market, and yes indeed, the market went in the direction where the indicator told me to sell it, and that one too was a huge profit. And as I'm recording the video right now, I'm referring to last week, to be more precise. Okay, and now the indicator has changed direction, which I'm going to explain everything behind whatever thing that I'm doing. Okay, so what I'm doing right now is on my FundedNext account. Okay, so I will show you everything. You will see the profits, and the rest is I'll be streaming this indicator live on my channel as well, so you guys stay tuned. Okay, by the time you'll be watching this video, if it is not still live, guys, make sure you comment in the comment section. We want the indicator live. We want the indicator live, and I will put the indicator live. All right, so that you guys too can take free signals from the indicator by using the swing strategy that I will be teaching you guys. All right, and guys, you will see that if you follow everything to the T, you guys will be making a lot of money. Okay, having said that, let's go on my display. Okay, let's go. Okay, so guys, here we are on my desktop. All right, and as you guys can see, I got into this market on Friday. All right, here is the date for you. You guys can check on your market as well. You see, I got in the market on Friday. Okay, I use this indicator on gold and on US 30. Okay, and I got in this market on Friday. Okay, and it gave me the signal. I'll show you the indicator. Okay, I'll show you the indicator. That will be the last part. Okay, it gave me the direction to buy. Okay, and I bought on Friday, and the market came down a little bit. Then Friday, before the market was about to close, then it came into profit. All right, my stop loss was at $100. Okay, so I was risking $100. It's still there. We will move it to break even. You guys can see $100, right? Good. And now I'm in $719. Now do the maths. A risk to currently, that means the indicator has given me a direction whereby I am currently making a profit of a risk to reward ratio 1:7. Guys, 1 1:7, all based on just watching an indicator tell you buy, sell. But there is more behind the story, okay? So you need to understand how to use indicators very well before you can make money out of it. It's not that, you know, the indicator just cross or it just say this and then you jump yourself into it. No, guys, confluence in trading is key. I repeat, guys, confluence in trading is key. Get a lot of confluence before you jump into the market. And that is what is behind the strategy that I built with this indicator, all right? I'll show you everything, all right? So now, let me show you last week's trade, okay? So, bro, man, like here, how many pips are we having right now? We are currently running, we are in 14,354 pips. That's for you. You feel me? On gold. And last week, let me show you last week's trade, okay? The one that the market said sell and I jumped in and it kicked me out. It was here. Good. So last week, the market told me to sell, okay? So this was on the 29th, all right? The indicator told me to sell. Look, so I would have sold for 3 days. 1, 2, 3. Forget about the other loss that you see, all right? Forget about it. Because on this account, I was using another robot, okay, which was doing another activity. So forget about it, all right? But for the trade, this one, because I told you, is swinging. I swing with this one. That's why you can see that. Do you see that? I still have my stop loss here and I've not moved it into break even or something like that. Like I can move it into break even, but I'm waiting for something, okay? And I'm not even scared of maybe seeing the market drop down drastically or something like that. Why? Because I know what I'm doing. And that is what I will show you in the indicator, all right? There is a science behind what I'm doing, all right? So last week, the market told me to sell. And guys, see, if I sold last week and if I gathered confidence enough and left my stop loss around here above break even, which is something that I do now, guys, see, I would have made last week, by the end of the week, I would have let me even bring it down here. I would have made 11,351 pips with gold, all right? Then I would have taken off. Then I would have taken off on another trade here. Here we are, all right? Actually, I entered in here. Oh, my bad. I entered in here. The indicator told me to sell. I entered in here, but I didn't wait for the right moment, which I will explain everything to you, all right? Bear with me. So the market came down against me and it took me out. But then I still went in with a sell following that, a buy, following that same indicator. And guys, the market went into profit. I moved my stop loss from negative to positive and it came here and it took me out. You can see it took me out in positive, all right? Because I did break even, okay? Then it was still saying buy. The indicator was still saying buy. So what did I do immediately? I waited for, a candlestick closure. Then I entered in with a buy here. The rest is history. Yeah, all guys can see it. All right, good. Now, let's go on. I guess it's time for me to show you guys what y'all have been waiting for, to see the indicator. All right, if there is something that, guys, you didn't understand, let me know in the comment section. All right, if you're enjoying the video, make sure you click the like button. Okay, that's how I know that you are enjoying it. All right, and I'll bring more contents like this for you guys. Or if you have something in mind that you want me to do, maybe a content that you want me guys to create, let me know. All right, in the comment section. Now let's move to the indicator. All right, good. I'm really hoping that this market will drop down. Yes, because of the reason that I will show you, or I will give you next. Let's go to the indicator. Okay, so guys, here we are on my desktop, and as you can see, the indicator has given me a signal, all right? It has given me a signal on US 30, all right? Whatever pair you will put it on, it will give you a signal on it. I primarily use it on US 30, Bitcoin, and on gold, all right? To swing on these guys. US 30, I use it more of like an intraday type of strategy, all right? But the science behind it is still the strategy that I've built to use this indicator, all right? There is a strategy that I've built to use this indicator, which I will expose to you guys right now. Okay, so first things first, how did I do everything? The indicator, let me show you last week's on, all right? Last week, the indicator was telling us to sell, okay? We were having this sell here. The indicator was telling us to sell. So that is why I did the sell. The sell that I told you that I did last week, okay? This one here, this one here, you see? That is why I entered in the sell here. And guys, see, do you see that the arrow is there? And the market went all the way down. You see? Good. To this point, all right? Now, what could I have done? What I could have done is, and which is currently the strategy that I'm doing. That's why I said I'm hoping that gold retreats, okay? Then it will jump back up again and I will jump in, all right? So here with this sell, when the market retrace, okay, and it gave me sell again here, then I would have gone in with another sell. Then it came down here, then it would have come back up again. And with this sell again, I would have sell again. So I'll be having 3 sells in succession. All right, good. Then you can imagine how much money by the time that I saw the buy, okay, how much money I would have been making. All right, now 1st May was, let's pull out the calendar because that is where, good, 1st May was on Thursday. Okay, so on Thursday, this is where I told you that the indicator told me to sell. Okay, it showed me a sell here and I jumped in and the market came down, you see, and it was still saying sell, and I know that it was gonna buy. Why? Here is it. That's why I'm saying that you need to be smart with the strategy you are building. You just don't, based on the indication that I will see here, then I just jump in like that. You'll be doing yourself a disservice. You need to do justice to this industry. Do you understand me? Like every action that you take has to be well compact. All right. So before I begin to gear my attention towards a buy direction and exit all my sell trade, well, I got kicked out early on. But before that, I waited to see buy here. Guys, do you see this buy here? At the time I saw it, the market was here. The market was like here. And this is to show you how the indicator can predict early the direction of the market. This is no joke. This buy here and the buy that I saw here, they were simultaneous. They came at the same time, you see? But my mistake that I did was, oh, come on. Do you guys see this momentum? Good. This is the momentum indicator. This is the indicator that tells you how much the market is ready now to move in the direction that you want to go. Okay, so I didn't wait to get a full green. Like when the green loaded, let's say in a middle, up to a middle way, then I jumped in and it pushed me down. That's the mistake that I did. Because guys, see, this momentum indicator, whether I switch it to 4 hours, look, you see, it doesn't change because it looks at the general momentum that is in the market, the force, the buying force or the selling force in the market. You see, that's why I'm saying that this indicator is the dopest in the industry. It's the dopest, guys. It's the dopest. And so I didn't wait to see it all load in my direction, in the buy direction, and I jumped in, and I got kicked out and I learned my lesson. All right, so you too don't do that. Okay, when I begin to stream this signal, this indicator, don't do that. All right, follow the clear-cut indications that I'm giving to you guys in this video. All right, so this is where I jumped in for the second time. All right, I entered in here and I placed my stop loss below the arrow. That's what you do. All right, you place your stop loss below the arrow. Take profit, you don't put no take profit. There is no cap to this one here. There's no limit to it. All right, as long as the market will go in buy, we stay in. Up till when? We stay in up till in H4 we see a sell arrow show up. When, like at this point, if I see a sell arrow show up, guys, I will close all my positions. I don't care how much money I've made. I will close all my positions and now begin to gear my attention towards sell direction. All right, when I see that it has happened in the buy direction. Okay, now that is basically what I did. So I did a buy here and the market got here, it showed a sell, and this is where I moved my stop loss from negative to break even, and the market got here, all right, and it took me out. and I saw the buy arrow again. Now, are you getting the reason why I entered in again for the second time? I did all the explanation in the part A of the video where I was showing you the account, all right? It showed me buy again, all right? And I bought, and guys, you see, it was the same day, Friday evening. You see, 2nd May, Friday evening, as I was showing you on my real account. So you guys can see that I'm not faking anything. I'm not faking anything, you see? And it told me to buy, so guess what? I bought. And guys, the rest is history. The rest is history. You guys are seeing it for yourself, all right? So I'm waiting for market to retrace and give me another buy signal, and I will fuel it again with another buy direction. As long as in H4 we remain, as long as in H4 the buy arrow still remains, all right? Okay, so guys, just a quick recap again on the indicator, all right? This is the last part I wanted to, touch on it, just, to let you guys know that this thing is doing amazing and it does work. It's not, as I said, it's not the indicator per se, but it is the strategy, the mind behind the strategy with which everything, the system is working, all right? So as you can see, we are in a huge profit right now, okay? So the indicator, let's go back and recap just to connect with the previous video that you guys watched, all right? So that we end it well. So you guys watch from here to here, right? Good. I won't go back to all this part because I did explain it in the previous video. So you guys watch the profit from here to here. So we took our profit here and the indicator told me to sell, and I entered in my first trade here, all right? Then it gave me the second signal here, all right? Then I entered into the second position here, all right? Here it did consolidated, then it moved back up and it showed me a signal, which you guys will see all of them, all right? You will see, you guys will see everything. I will show you guys later. And here it gave me the sell and I entered in with the second position. When the market moved in my direction 2 times the amount that I'm risking, then I move it to break even. All right, good guys, the rest is history. The rest is history. You guys can see we're still pushing down and we are in a huge profit. All right, what yeah, I think that is that for this video. Or GBP USD2 is doing great. I know that GBP USD, I'm very confident that it will go down. It will go down, right, bro?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I know it will go down. I know it will go down because, man, the sniper entry was good, so I believe it will go down. All right, so let's go and check the indicator. Right, let's go and see what really happened on the indicator. Okay, just so that you guys will see that I'm not just trying to manipulate anything or show you something different. You can check on your charts and you will see the same thing. Check this date, this date, this date, and you see the same thing I'm seeing here. All right, and it is all because of the indicator plus the mindset, the strategy behind the indicator. All right, so let's change dashboard and let me take you to my indicator dashboard monitor. All right, so let's do it. Okay, so guys, here we are on my dashboard, and as you guys can see, this is where the indicator gave me the signal to sell. All right, so I sold around this area. All right, then it consolidated. Okay, then it reversed all the way back up here. All right, then I sold again. All right, now you guys will be like, okay, but why didn't you sell here? That's why I told you, you don't have it is not just a matter of seeing indicators showing, pointing up or down and you just selling. There is a mindset behind the system, right? So it's not just seeing the mere arrows. You feel me? All right, so yeah, the market came here, we took the second trade, and guys, the rest is history. You guys can see for yourself. And yeah, that is that for this video, and I hope you did enjoy the whole thing. Guys, if you want me to help you to fast track your trading journey, you can reach out to me on Instagram and I'll be more than happy to help you guys. If also maybe you want to have access to this indicator and for me to add the strategy behind it, if you need it, you want to have it, reach out to me on Instagram and I'll let you have all the infos. Again, for my strategy, God's grace and God's wrath, which is the strategy that I'm using on GBP USD. okay? Let me know. That's the one I'm using for the sniper entry, okay? So let me know and I will give you all the infos that you need to know about these strategies, all right? God's grace it's an intraday strategy, and God's wrath is a swing trading strategy, all right? The name is back, and I hope that you did enjoy this video, all right? This is a form of swing trading that will help you. You can make an unlimitless amount of money depending on whatever thing you will see. Like, guys, so anyway, guys, I hope you did enjoy this video. I will be streaming this signal free on my channel, okay? So make sure you subscribe, okay, so that you can take free signals from this indicator on gold and make free money. And if you want to get your hands on maybe some of my EAs and things like that, my robots, or maybe you want to get access to maybe my strategies, okay, my day trading strategy and my swing trading strategy, I think it is important that every trader should have a manual trading tool or skills as well. I retain it's very, very important. Why? Because imagine the day indicators don't work anymore. Imagine the day prop firms or brokers don't accept indicators and robots anymore. What are you going to do? You see? So if you are interested knowing how my manual tradings are, I have two versions. I call one God's Grace and the other one is God's Wrath. Okay, God's Grace is an intraday strategy and God's Wrath is a swing day strategy. Okay, it's a swing strategy. Okay, having said that, guys, I remain back. If there is any question, please feel free to put it in the comment section. If you also want to fast track your trading journey, reach out to me on Instagram and I will help you. I can assist you in your trading journey and you will find everything smooth. All right, guys, thank you very much for your time that you dedicate to watch these videos. I appreciate you a lot, and I will see you in the next video.